Good evening, everyone, and welcome to NISA Soccer on FIFA Plus. This evening from the Rochester Community Sports Complex in downtown Rochester, New York, it's a battle for the playoffs as Flower City Union, currently 7th in NISA, takes on 6th place Club de Lyon out of Florida. I'm Andrew Battisti, the co-host of Soccer is a Kick in the Grass, North America's longest-running soccer radio show, now in our 30th year on the air, 3-0. You can catch us every Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on WYSL radio locally, 1040 a.m., 92.1 and 95.5 FM, or live on the internet and via podcast at soccerisakickinthegrass.com. Flying solo tonight is my colleague and host of Soccer is a Kick in the Grass, Joe Sirianni, has other important duties to take care of this evening. So we will have to be going solo tonight. This is a critical game for both teams. Flower City Union is on a roll. They have won 4 of their last 5 league games, putting themselves up from last place in the league all the way up to 7th. The only loss in that stretch was to this Club de Lyon team by a score of 4-2 back on July the 8th. The Lyon scored 3 goals in the first 25 minutes to take control. Union came back with 2 goals, but a goal in the second half from Matias Porian, who was the man of the match with 2 goals and an assist against Union, put the game away with a free kick in the 73rd minute. Club de Lyon comes into today's game losing their last 3. They were up in second place briefly in NISA, but have fallen back to 6th. And this is a very important game, as I said, for both teams. 6 teams make the NISA playoffs, and there's still plenty of matches to go. But a win here today for Flower City will move them to 6th place, as they are currently on 15 points with 5 wins and 8 losses. Club de Lyon has 5 wins, 2 draws, and 7 losses for 17 points. So Union victory will put them up into 6th place, as they will then travel to Chattanooga on Saturday to take on the first place and undefeated Chattanooga FC on Saturday. Club de Lyon also plays on Saturday. They will go to Savannah to take on the last place Clovers, who picked up a victory over Maryland over this past weekend. So lots of things going on in East. We'll tell you about the schedule and the standings as we move along in the broadcast. Flower City Union in their first Wednesday game here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. They'll play here again in 2 weeks' time against the 5th place LA Force, who will come into town, into Rochester for the first time this year. They did play here in Auburn, New York earlier this year. Let's look at the starting lineups for tonight's match. First, we'll look at the visitors from Club de Lyon, playing their games out of Daytona Beach, Florida. They'll start in goal, number 91, Josue Sway Maison, 6'2", 31-year-older from Waukegan, Illinois. Played a number of years in the Major Arena Soccer League for Kansas City, St. Louis, and Orlando. As we have it, there'll be a 3-4-3 formation for the visitors, the Lions. Mateus Cruz, number 4 in the back, along with Tomas Uriarte, number 22, and Sean Sharma from not too far from here, Erie, Pennsylvania, number 33. And then 4 in midfield, the aforementioned Matias Porian, number 23. Augustine Ortiz returns to the lineup, number 27. He was suspended for their most recent game against the Albion San Diego, which they lost 3-1. Also in midfield, number 2, Edgar Guzman, and number 10, Victor Rojas. The 2 front runners, number 7, Victor Blanco, and leading scorer, number 9, Ignacio Kini Ten Lopez. Coach of the Lions of Club de Lyon is Victor Balaguer. As I mentioned, their last game they lost on the road in San Diego by a score of 3-1. 3 changes for the Lions in their lineup from their previous match. For Flower City Union, they'll start Mark Mejia in goal, 1.36 goals against average with 4 shutouts. Back 4 of Stephen Elias, number 23, who had a goal and an assist against Gold Star Detroit as Union beat them 3-2 on Saturday on the road. Coming from behind for the first time in their NISA games. They did come back from behind to win the Northeast Independent Cup earlier this year. Continuing the back four, Kyle Nelson, number 3, the captain Mumbi Kwesele, number 31, and veteran Noah Kavanaugh, number 17. Josue Cartagena will be the defensive midfielder, number 4, 4-1-2-3 formation. Logan Lee gets to start again, number 8, and Oscar Sanchez, number 11. And the 3 front runners, Luke Ferreira, 3 goals, 4 assists this season, number 10. Leading scorer, Ali Diakate, who has 5 goals now this season and 1 assist, number 9. And Matt Bolduc gets the start in today's game. Bolduc had the game-winning goal against the Gold Star Detroit side. He'll wear number 32. Coach of the Flower City Union is Jordan Sullivan, assisted by Rochester Lancers and many Walls of Famer Nelson Capello. Referee for tonight's game is Ankur Singh. His assistants are Danielle Simic and Stephanie Serrano, and Yusuf Mojawala is the 4th official. Team's going to be coming out onto the field. And already a little bit of a surprise, Club de Lyon will be wearing their red jerseys, it looks like. And we'll see what Flower City Union is wearing this evening. Again, it's a very important match for both teams. If you're just joining us, Flower City Union 7th place in NISA, 1 position out of a playoff spot. 6th place is Club de Lyon. If Union wins, they move into 6th place and a playoff spot in NISA. This is first season for Club de Lyon, and they will play Union one more time at home on September the 10th. That'll be again in Daytona Beach, Florida. So anybody down in Daytona Beach, or if you're here in Rochester and maybe traveling down to Florida for a little holiday, make sure to go and support Flower City Union down in Florida later in September. Flower City Union again won their last game 3-2 over Gold Star Detroit, and they won their last home game 2-0 over the Maryland Bobcats, with Malik Stewart, who was on the bench today for Flower City Union, and Ali Diakate having the goals in those matches. Benches for each team: Trevor Wilson, the backup goalie for Flower City Union; John Requeo, Angelo Calfo, Gabe Ortiz, Malik Stewart, who was speed to burn off the bench; Frederick Opoku, who's been out for the last couple games due to injury. He's back in the subs bench, along with Malik Stewart, Ryan Curtis, and Mitchell Brickman. For the visitors from Club de Lyon, they have Justine Rodriguez, Christopher Dopazzo, Kevin Hernandez, Johan Garcia, Santiago Rodriguez, and Matias Mercado. Note for Club de Lyon, they do not have a substitute goalkeeper in the match today. So very interesting how that's going to work out. So it looks like actually Club de Lyon, their players here on the sign are wearing their training tops. They have their red uniforms today, and we will see what Flower City is wearing, whether it be their dark or their light uniforms. Glad you're with us here on FIFA Plus. Temperature 78 degrees in Rochester. Excellent weather for soccer. Little humid though, 63% humidity and very little wind at all. So we'll see how the players cope with the breeze today here in Rochester. And 2 teams now coming onto the field. Looks like Union will be wearing their dark purple uniforms. For those of you who may not know about Rochester, Flower City Union is named after the Flower City of Rochester. And originally, the city was known as the Flour, F-L-O-U-R city, as we had tremendous numbers of flour mills back in the 1800s, driven by the falls here in Rochester and the Genesee River and the Erie Canal. By the time the late 1800s rolled around and that business went out of favor, we turned to the Flower City, F-L-O-W-E-R, as we have tremendous numbers of flowers in Highland Park, the largest collection of lilacs in the United States. The park's designed by Frederick Law Olmsted. Flower City, their purple and their lilac colors are for the Lilac Festival, which takes place every May here in Rochester, drawing about 500,000 people. And now we will have our national anthem and the kickoff for today's game. And both teams now will have the ceremonial handshake. You can see the red-clad Club de Lyon. And it is dark purple jersey with black shorts for Flower City Union. Mateus Portian is the captain of Club de Lyon. And again, he was the man in the last match that Club de Lyon won 4-2 here at Rochester Community Sports Complex. Scored a goal in the second minute, and then had the game-winning goal, or not the game-winning goal, but the final goal, the clinching goal in the 73rd minute. Quinitan Lopez and Victor Blanco had the other goals for Club de Lyon in that match. For Union, they had goals from Malik Stewart and Ali Diakate in that match. I should check that. It was Malik Stewart and Kyle Nelson scoring in that match. So looks like the visitors will be defending the goal to our left. And we'll see what kind of lineup. They thought it was a 4-1-2-3. We'll see what Coach Balaguer comes out with. And the man to watch for Flower City is Ali Diakate. He's got off to a slow start this year, but he has really turned it on as of late. He scored in a number of the Flower City Union victories that the team has had over the last month or so, as they've won 4 of their last 5 league matches to put themselves into playoff contention. Both teams huddling up, and referee Ankur Singh getting ready to set the ball for the start of this match. You'll notice the football lines on the field. This stadium is also used for high school football in the city of Rochester, so look for the brighter white lines in today's match. Union huddling up, getting ready to go. See, Rojas will get a spot on the right-hand side. We'll see if he goes back into midfield. So Yarte is on the wing side of the defense. And Guzman, who normally plays in midfield, looks like he's going to be in the back 4. Sharma there as well. And Union will kick off to start today's match. We're glad you're with us here on FIFA Plus. And here we go. There's Cartagena, who was injured early on this season, but has done a great job in recent matches for Flower City, playing that defensive midfielder role, which is so important. There's first touch for Sway Maison, taking over for Nick Nelson, who I believe is out injured right now, their normal goalkeeper. Again, Club de Lyon got off to a quick start in the first game between these two clubs. They scored in the second minute. And moving forward is number 27, Agustin Ortiz, who was again suspended for the last game against San Diego due to a red card he received in the previous match against the LA Force. But he is back in the lineup tonight, regular starter for the Lions. Guzman, U.S. and Mexican descent. There's Ortiz. Ortiz working around Sanchez. Sanchez as well to force him back. Rojas. A lot of these players from Argentina and Venezuela for Club de Lyon. Ball played on the far near side here. Nice play by Noah Cavanaugh, the veteran defender, with the educated left foot. And Lyon still with possession. Guzman, Ortiz, and Sharma. Lyon on a 3-match losing streak. They would love to get a victory here and make it a 5-point difference between themselves and Flower City. Rojas looking forward. There's some space there for Quinitan Lopez. Ball Purian, who's had 2 goals the last match, and he's taken away. Here's Diakate. Ali playing it for Lee. Lee goes back to get it. Now Kavanaugh. 3rd minute here at Rochester Community Sports Complex. No score between Flower City Union in the purple and black and Club de Lyon in the red and white. Nelson loses possession. Purian scores. And just like the first game between these two teams, Mateus Purian with an early goal in the 3rd minute after a mistake by Flower City Union. And the visitors take a 1-0 lead. Too much space in that Flower City Union defense. Nelson lost possession. And Purian was right there to pick up the pieces and beat Mike Mejia to his near side. And it's 1-0 to Club de Lyon. Well, Union came back in the last game against Detroit. They went down in the 6th minute, scored in the 13th, gave up a goal in the 14th, and then scored 2 goals late to win it 3-2. Union have to come from behind again here. Cartagena to Sanchez, and now Nelson. Nelson steps around Ten Lopez. Elias tries to play it up the touchline, and it will be a Lyon throw. So if you were just joining us, you missed a goal. A mistake in the back by Flower City allowed Mateus Purian, the captain, to score his 3rd goal this season against Flower City Union. That's his 5th goal overall this season. Now here's Ten Lopez, and he's offsides. Mejia wants to put the ball in play quickly, but Ten Lopez interfering, and the referee says, nope, can't do that. A little gamesmanship, not unusual in the sport we love. So Mike Mejia will take the goal kick, 24-year-old from North Bergen, New Jersey. Diacate, and now Mateus Cruz. Cruz from Argentina, 13 games played, 13 games started. Here's Diacate playing it to the wide side for Bolduc. Bolduc is deadly with the crosses with his right foot, and he wins a throw. Bolduc from Hancock, New Hampshire, played here back in 2016 with the Harrisburg City Islanders against the Rochester Rhinos when they were the tenant in this stadium. Diacate. Bolduc again, looking for some help, finds it from Elias. Elias with the left-footed cross, looking for Lee. Lee goes up for it and can't come down with it. Union is averaging almost 2 goals a game in their last number of matches, so this team can certainly score. They've been showing it lately. Here's Lee. Lee gets around 1, but can't get around 2. Nice play by 22 Yarte. But Union now on the attack. Quasele for Cartagena, back to the captain, Mumbi Quasele. From Seattle, Washington. Ferreira has 4 assists on the season. Nice ball over the top. Here's Elias. Elias on the overlap. Gets his cross in, and ball goes to the end line, and the referee Flower City appealing for a handball there. I didn't see that myself. It will be a throw for Union. 7th minute, and Club de Lyon leads it by a 1-0 on a 3rd minute marker from Mateus Purian. Referee saying exactly where that throw-in should take place. Elias will take it. Up the line for Bolduc. Bolduc goes to the byline. That's going to be a throw for Union deep in the Lyon corner. And Elias will come up to take it. You would love to get a goal here to match the one that Lyon scored early. There's the throw. Good ball inside and cleared away by Sharma. Sanchez fighting for it, and he gets possession briefly. surrounded by red shirts. Ten Lopez now comes back to Ortiz. That's a nice ball up the touchline, looking for Porion, the goal scorer, and the captain. And this time, nice defensive play by Cartagena, and it goes all the way back to Mike Mejia. Cartagena and Mejia play catch. Casele nearly lost possession, but got himself off the ground there, picks himself up and gets the pass off to Ferreira. Now Kavanaugh. Sanchez spinning and turning, very deft with the ball. Casele, Nelson again. You need a lot more possession now as Lyon sitting back a little bit with an early lead. Cartagena up the touchline, beautiful ball. Bolduc into the penalty area. Bolduc looking for Diacate, and it comes off a back heel, not called a back pass. It wasn't deliberate, and it goes safely in the hands of Sway Maison. Bolduc very dangerous on that right wing. He assisted on the goal, the insurance goal against Maryland a couple weeks ago, setting up Diacate for a header. And the first foul of the game, it will be a Union free kick. 9th minute of play. De Leon 1 and Flower City Union 0. Okay. Porion making himself a nuisance right at the top of the box, looking for any mistake. He's already scored 3 goals against Flower City Union this season. Square ball for Sanchez. Oscar back to Quisele, and now Noah Kavanaugh. For Diacate, making himself present up at the center line. Long ball from Kavanaugh. Looking for Ferreira, but it's headed clear. And there's Blanco. Stepping up well is Elias. And Elias will get that errant pass and regain possession for the home side. Ortiz. And Ortiz again steps around Elias, and that's a professional foul there. Free kick for the Lions. Later in the game, there probably wouldn't have been a booking. Mr. Singh, the referee, decides just to say, don't do that again, Mr. Elias. Guzman to Uriarte. Ortiz. Blanco trying to control against Quisele. Kavanaugh steps in with a nice play. Sanchez plays it up for Lee. Lee goes down, free kick. 11th minute. And Union down 1-0. Cartagena. Quisele and Kavanaugh. Union looking to build from the back here. And they'll go all the way back to Mike Mejia. And definitely Lyon is pressing here. See if Union can break out of this. Nelson, good ball. Quisele, the captain. Near side for Sanchez. See if Oscar can do something. Lost the ball briefly, but got it back. Diacate back for Sanchez. And now Cartagena. Cartagena moving forward from his D-mid position. Logan Lee takes the ball into the left corner. 2 men on him, and he wins a throw. Logan Lee's got the start in the last number of games for Flower City from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Went to Purdue Fort Wayne, who are known as the Mastodons. And here is Lee on the ball again. But Uriarte with a nice defensive play, but Lee gets it back. Kavanaugh. Ball into the box for Diacate, and it's boomed out of there by the Lyon defense. Nelson for Quisele, and Union has to reset here. Sanchez in the pocket of space. Lee's open if he wants it, and he gets the ball. You're not panicking here. Plenty of time. It's still only in the 13th minute. Again, Poisson making himself a nuisance. This time Nelson gets around and playing it forward for Diacate. He loses out, though, to Blanco. Ortiz. First time we've called the name of Gabriel Privatera. And now forward for Ten Lopez. He shoots it wide, but he's offsides anyway. And Coach Victor Balaguer is not happy. He thought he was onside. Union played an offside trap against Maryland in the first half of the most recent home match. They went back into a standard defense in the second half, and it was much better defensively for Union. Kavanaugh playing it forward for Diacate, and nice header back by Sharma to Sway Maison. 1.17 goals against. Now, Union is 16. Both teams have scored 16 goals, but Union's only given up 19. Lyon's given up 26 so far, so their defense is not impregnable, that's for sure. Guzman, Diacate with some pressure. Playing it forward. Nice touch. And Nelson has to foul. Union gives up a free kick as Ten Lopez goes to the deck, the big Argentinian center forward, 33 years old. Sharma to Guzman. Long ball, and it's taken by Privatera. Privatera to the end line. Elias on him. Privatera wants to get the ball on his left foot. He's a left-footed player. Nice move around. There's the cross inside, headed out by Quisele. Sanchez. Union trying to break out here. Logan Lee's got some space in front of him. And Lee gets around one man. Can he get around the second? He's running that ball down, but it's going to be taken by Lyon, and it's going to be probably a Lyon throw. I think it went off of Lee. And will be a throw. It's a nice play there by Tomas Iarte from Orlando, Florida, just 20 years old. Ball popped up in the air by Kavanaugh, gets his head to it, keeps it in play. And a lost ball again by Nelson, Porion, and Nelson just able to get that cleared. Blanco is stood up by Cartagena. Nice defensive play, and he wins a free kick. And now Blanco encroaching on that free kick, and referee saying, no, don't do that, or your name will go in the book. Kavanaugh up the line for Lee. And there's Ferreira getting taken out. They're going to play advantage there. I don't think there was a clear advantage. That should have been a free kick. Well, now Union with the ball. Sanchez. Bolduc on that far side. Let's see if he can get a cross in. Bolduc working on Cruz. And wins the corner. First corner of the game. And Bolduc will go over to take that set piece. Union's been very good on corner kicks in recent matches. They scored a few, so let's see what Bolduc does. It's going to be an outswinger. Union likes to crowd the goalkeeper on these free kicks. And they're going to bring all their players in. Still 4 men, but only 6 men up, though, for Union. Seventh one, Sanchez hanging around just outside the area. Bolduc with the corner. Goes over everybody. It'll be run down by Kyle Nelson. Union still on the attack. Back to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh playing it safe for Quisele. And Porion with a motor just pressuring at all times. They already got 1 goal from that pressure. Quisele with a nice turn. Gets around 1 and gets around 2. And the crowd here enjoying that nice display of skill by the Union captain. Cartagena again to Bolduc, who has, again, a lot of space on that right side. That's a beautiful ball. Overlapping is Elias. Elias, first time cross, in for Diacate. Diacate tries to turn, and it will be a goal kick. That was a nice quick counter, and Bolduc saw Elias making that run on the far side from his right back position. And he got the cross in early Diacate, but Ali couldn't control it, and it'll be Lyon restarting with the goal kick. 18th minute, Union 0, Lyon 1 on a goal by Porian in the 3rd minute. Maison holding on to it. Ferreira's going to challenge him. That's a challenging ball there, and it's won by Union, but taken out of play. It'll be a throw for Lyon. That's good pressure by Ferreira, forcing a poor clearance, but Union cannot take advantage of it. And referee's going to whistle for handball on Luke Ferreira. Ferreira from New Jersey, played for Chattanooga, has also played in Norway for FK Gerv, and was a graduate of Stetson University, the Hatters. Sharma with the long free kick looking for Ten Lopez. Cartagena, and again, puts pressure by Lyon, but Lee with a nice play. Cartagena loses out, gets it back, fighting for possession and gets it. Cartagena's played very well so far. And he keeps possession, gets away from Blanco. Blanco is having a tough time with Cartagena. He's lost a few one-on-one battles already. And immediately, as soon as Nelson gets the ball, Poisson right on him. Porian, check that. Poisson plays for Maryland. I'll get it right, don't worry. Rojas gives it right to Kavanaugh. Union back in possession, moving to the 20th minute as the home side down 1-0. Lee chipping forward. There's Bolduc in the area. Bolduc gets a shot off, saved by Mason, corner. Bolduc on his least favored foot, that left foot, got it on frame, which is what you want to do, and Mason was right there at his near post to parry it out for a corner. And that'll be Ferreira to take this corner. It'll be an in-swinger. See if Union brings more players forward here. Still leaving 4 guys back. See if Ferreira can pick somebody again. The Union playing is crowding the 6-yard box. There's the corner. And off the crossbar. Back in play. And Blanco runs it down and clears it out. That corner went right off the top of the crossbars, an in-swinger. I don't know if it would have beaten Maison, but good set piece by Union there. Diacate, surrounded by 3 defenders, plays it back, and now Nelson gives it away. Here comes the counterattack. Looking for Ten Lopez. And it's going to go way too far for him, and it's going to roll all the way out for a throw-in deep in the corner. I'm not sure that was going to go out for a goal kick or a throw, but it's a deep throw for Union. So Lyon coming forward, trying to pressure. Kavanaugh just going to blast it upfield. It's Lee. He gets pushed to the back, no call. Sanchez, 3 players are on him. And Sanchez takes down Guzman, free kick for Club de Lyon. And Sanchez pleading his case, saying, I was fouled first. But Mr. Singh says, nope, sorry. Union needs to pass the ball very quickly as Lyon is crowding and double teaming and triple teaming, much like a Barcelona style. If they lose possession, they immediately surround the ball holder and try to get the ball back. Guzman, a long free kick. That's too far for everybody and goes right to Mejia. And he'll roll it out short for Mumbi Quisele. Kavanaugh playing it back as Union gets himself settled here. Kavanaugh pouring on once again, pressing hard. Lee now makes himself available as an extra outlet for Mike Mejia. Man, just going to blast it long for Diakate. Ali gets control. Again, surrounded, but this time it's going to be a free kick as a little too up close and personal was Guzman. Here comes Lee, and the referee says the ball was rolling. You got to retake the free kick, which is the rules. And actually, give credit to Coach Victor Balaguer from Lyon. He stood up and said the ball was moving, and referee agreed. Kavanaugh to Lee. Kavanaugh continues his run. Diakate back to Lee again. Looking for some support, gets it from Cartagena. Bolduc open, check that, that's Elias open. Elias with a cross in the middle. Lee got right on it, but it is Sway Maison ahead of Logan Lee. Good chance again for Union. Rojas. It's the better of Sanchez. Blanco back to Rojas again. Porion looking for Ten Lopez. Cut out well by Kyle Nelson. And he'll just play it out for a throw. '24th minute. Lions up on Union 1-0. Rojas. A little back heel, but only goes to Noah Kavanaugh. Gaseo just played up for Diakate. Controls well. Lee. But taken away. Uriarte. Rojas again. Ali comes back to defend. Blanco. Going to switch play here. A lot of space over that left side. Cruz. And Cruz again is Lyon slows play up a little bit. Played forward for Ten Lopez. And for the overlap for Rojas. Cross comes in, but it's taken away by Caselle, and now Lee. Lee for Sanchez. Sanchez gets a touch to it. Diakate gets hit in the back, no call. Lyon picks it up. Ortiz. Ortiz gets around one, gets around two, gets around three. Blanco, or Rojas. Rojas with the cross, header. And Porion nearly had a second goal there, shot in way over the top for a goal kick. Porion was open, just could not get his header directed on goal. And Nelson Capello off the bench for Flower City, shouting instructions to the defense. He was a great defender in the North American Soccer League for the Rochester Lancers for many years. And was a longtime coach here in town from Monroe Community College, over 30 years. He was the head man at MCC. Actually came out of retirement to be the assistant for Jordan Sullivan, who played under Nelson at MCC. Rojas pops it up in the air. Porion, Elias gets control. Bolduc, Cartagena. And once again, it's the red-shirted visitors from Club de Lyon with the ball. Long ball from Sharma. Lee with a header. But Uriarte gets it. Back to Guzman, and see if he uses the keeper here. He does. Played forward, and Cartagena will intercept. Lobbing it up for Bolduc. Bolduc controls well. Bolduc inside for Diakate. Looking for the return ball. It's Elias. Elias, and looking for Ferreira, but headed clear by Guzman. Union recovers. Everybody now in the Club de Lyon half. Kavanaugh. Sanchez back to Kavanaugh. See what Union can do here in this attack. There's Lee on the near side touchline. If he can get the cross in, then he'll play it back to Kavanaugh. And Sanchez, can he get the possession? No, he can't, but right there to pick up his Cartagena. Ferreira with the shot, and it's stopped by Maison. Weak shot. Ferreira, sure he thought he could have done better with that one. He's got a great right foot. Just could not get enough power on that shot, and easily saved by the Lyon keeper. Good run forward by Ortiz. Rojas. Rojas plays it cross field. Good ball. Porion. Cartagena stops him and gets it back to Mike Mejia. Guasele for Lee. See if Union can break out here. Ferreira, 3-on-5 right now. Ferreira gets around one. Good move by Ferreira. Nice ball there for Elias, or Bolduc. Bolduc to Diacate. Diacate with a shot over the top. Best chance of the game for Flower City right there. Diacate made himself some room. Got that left-footed shot off, but could not get it on frame. The 28th minute. Still 1-0 to Club de Lyon. That shows how dangerous Diacate can be. Just give him an inch, and he can put the ball in the back of the net. Sharma. Mazon, and now Guzman all the way back in his own goal line. Flick header, Ten Lopez, nice ball. Porian trying to find somebody, it's a good ball. Privatera working on Elias. Privatera trying to get room for a shot. There's shot in over the top by Ten Lopez, and boy, he wants that one back. He was wide open from 15 yards and put it over the crossbar. That's a let off there for Flower City. So Mejia will take the goal kick, and he was going to put it right into touch. Poor one there from the Union keeper. Still the single goal in this match, scored way back in the 3rd minute by the Lyon captain, Matias Porian, off a mistake by Nelson. Porian stole the ball right about the 18-yard line and came forward, beat Mike Mejia to his short side for a 1-0 lead, and that's where we stand. Ten Lopez, poor ball, Lee. Nice ball, over the top, Bolduc. Bolduc, again, a lot of space over on that right side, but nice play by Sharma to tackle it away. And now up the touchline for Porian. Nelson gets back to Mejia. And Elias loses possession. See if that goes out. No, it stays in play. Ortiz. Blanco. Looking for Rojas. Gets it in front of Kavanaugh. To the byline. Rojas tries to get the cross in, and Kavanaugh will play it out. Be the first corner of the game for Club de Lyon. The half-hour mark. It's Flower City Union 0 and Club de Lyon 1. Let's see what Club de Lyon comes up with on this set piece. Union will bring everybody back into their 18-yard box just to be playing it safe. Blanco's over there. Here comes the corner. And it's a poor one. Easily dealt with by Union. It goes over the head of Porian, and maybe a chance for Union to break, but getting back well is Guzman. Sharma. Ortiz. .32 minute. Ortiz again. Ted Lopez. Blanco tries to break through the entire defense. Blanco's still with it. Blanco top of the 18. Ted Lopez with the shot and right at Mejia. Good positioning by Mike Mejia to make the save. Blanco just weaved his way through the entire Union defense there. Wonder if he should have shot that ball himself. Decided to give it to Ten Lopez. Now here's a Diacate trying to run onto this one. He may do it. Oh, nice defensive play. Last-ditch defensive effort by Guzman to save the day. The ball had a funny bounce on it. Diacate got a piece of it, but Guzman was able to win possession. Ortiz. Long ball. Elias should have that one, and he does. Ferreira gets a touch to it to Bolduc. Ferreira comes forward. Bolduc trying to make room for a cross. Maybe gets it back to Ferreira. He's got some space to cross. Inside for Sanchez. Looking for Diacate. Diacate, can he turn on it? Diacate still with it. Diacate with the shot. Saved by the keeper. Rebound. Sanchez. And it's going to be a corner for Flower City. Mason with a big save on Diacate. So third corner of the half for Flower City. In the 33rd minute, over to take it is Ferreira. Flower City bringing the big boys up. They got 7 players now in the attacking area. There's Ferreira, set for the corner. Here comes, long corner. Diacate tries to get it, but it's grabbed by Maison. A little too much air under that one. I mean, he's unable to claim in his 6-yard box. Uriarte to Blanco. Ortiz plays it back. Blanco again. Ted Lopez tried to play a cheeky through ball to Porian, but cut out well. There's a bad foul there on Ted Lopez as Nelson got run over. See, this is not rugby. Argentina, very good rugby side. They'll be in the Rugby World Cup coming up starting next month. Elias, he's going to take the safe route all the way back to Mejia. Union resetting with about 10 minutes, 11 minutes to go in the first half. Plus stoppage time. There hasn't been much of that, really. The only stoppage was the goal. Gartenia with the header. Diacate trying to get onto it. Headed up by Guzman. Ball bounding around in the center circle. And there's Lee now. Can he get to it? No, he can't. Good defense there by Lyon. Uriarte, but he loses out to Sanchez. Here's Diacate. Diacate has Lee to his left. Diacate looking for help. Gives it back to Sanchez. Sanchez tries to go cross for Bolduc. It's cut out, but Coselli intercepts. Again, everybody now in the Lyon half. Elias to Bolduc. Ferreira. Cartagena. Ferreira again. Ferreira trying to make some room here. Work some magic. Ferreira to the corner of the box. Back for Bolduc. Bolduc for Ferreira. Union probing here, looking for that equalizer. There's a blasted cross by Ferreira. Goes all the way out for the fourth corner of the first half for Flower City. See if they change things up a little bit here on this corner. Lyon pulling everybody back into their own 18-yard box. So Union pulling some players forward. Ferreira to take the corner. Ferreira plays it along the ground, and it's cut out by Ortiz. Cartagena has it. Cartagena off his head, but it goes into touch. It'll be a throw for Lyon. That was a poor one there from Ferreira. Not sure what they were planning. It looks like it was something off the training ground, but it went awry. As we're moving out into the 37th minute in a couple of seconds. Into the danger area of the first half where you do not want to give up a goal. Ted Lopez along the touchline. Ball still in play. And it's taken out by Elias, so it'll be another throw for Lyon. Lyon in 6th place with 17 points. Flower City in 7th place with 15 points. So if Union can come back and win this game, they'll move ahead of Lyon into the final playoff position. Guzman playing it up for Uriarte, and he just can barely get a touch to that. But it goes back all the way to Guzman. He'll head it forward and right into touch. So Union with a throw. Cartagena looking for some options. Goes over the top for Lee. Lee brings it down well. Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh for Lee. See if he gets it back. No, plays it over to Diacate. Diacate still with it and loses possession. Ortiz. Probably tried to do a little too much there. He's surrounded by 4 players. And that ball's going to go out of play off of Guaselli's left foot. So throw in for Club de Lyon, who hold that 1-0 lead on a 3rd-minute goal from Captain Matias Porian. And here he is on the ball again. Ortiz trying to play it across, but Elias got it in the way. Ortiz gets it back. Now ball over the top. Rojas tries to chip Mejia, and he nearly chipped the fence. Goal kick for Mike Mejia and Flower City Union. Game's been pretty even after that first goal. I think Union's had the best opportunity. A couple of chances on Mason, but he's made the saves he's needed to make to keep the clean sheet. And that's a rarity for Lyon. They do not have a lot of shutouts this season. Mejia with the goal kick. 39th minute. Ducate, no foul. Ferreira 1-on-2. Ferreira goes to the end line, and it's a free kick. And here's a good chance now for Flower City Union, potentially equalizes. Ferreira gets taken down as he was trying to bring the ball to the end line. And this is a very dangerous free kick. About 15 yards from the end line. And look at that, the referee's got the 10-yard spray. How about that? Moving up in the world. Ferreira can certainly curl this ball into the corner. I'm sure Maison is ready for that. You see 3-man wall and 5 players right on the 6-yard line. And everybody coming forward now for Flower City. Let's see what Ferreira does, if he goes for the shot or if he wants to cross. Ferreira takes the shot. Off and it's right into the hands of Maison. And the referee not calling anything. The Union players appealing for handball. No call. Huge chance for Union there. That ball was driven in by Luke Ferreira, and the keeper got a hand to it. It was bounding around briefly and then finally went into the hands of Maison. And now Flower City loses possession. Little back heel. And cleared out well by Guaselli. Ferreira. Ferreira to Lee. Lee on the byline. Looking to get the cross in. Can he do so? Yes, he can. Open the top of the box is Bolduc. Bolduc takes a rip over the top. Just looking at the replay of that free kick to see if I see anything. As we have a little over 5 minutes to go in the first half. Referee holding play up here for a minute. Nice saying, let's get on with it. Yeah, just looking at that replay, I didn't see anything. There was a melee of people in the 6-yard box. Union saying it went off of a defender's arm, and there's no VAR obviously, so play continued. You got to say Flower City's had the better chances in the first half, but they've not been able to cash in. And Lyon was able to do that in the 3rd minute. With the ball, Ten Lopez lays it off well. Privatera all the way to the far side for Cruz. You haven't seen him go forward much. Privatera into the area, comes off of Nelson. It'll be a corner for Lyon. Their 2nd corner of the first half. Porian will go over to take it. And Union again brings everybody back to defend this corner kick. They don't want to give up one here, that's for sure. Lyon with the set piece in the 43rd minute. Here comes. And it's low and cleared out easily by Sanchez. Uriarte for Ortiz. Back to Tomas Uriarte and all the way back to Sway Maison. Maison just put the ball right in a touch. Poor clearance there by the veteran keeper. So Union with an opportunity here in the attacking zone with just about 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go in the first half. I'm thinking 1 minute of stoppage time is probably all we're going to get. Bolduc juggling the ball a little bit. But Ortiz gets possession. Ball played forward, a nice interception by Nelson. And it's going to be a free kick for Flower City as Nelson was impeded there. Played in for Bolduc. Bolduc trying to make some room. Trying to get a shot off at a very tight angle and puts it over the top. But the referee's going to say it was deflected, so it'll be another corner kick. It's the 5th corner of the game for Flower City. Referee says corner, and the Club de Lyon players are incredulous. They can't believe it's a corner. Must have come off Maison. He said, I didn't touch it. The referee says, nope, it's a corner. See if this is a moment in this match. If Ferreira can put one in and Union can equalize. Ferreira saying, get closer to the keeper. I'm going to put it right by the 6-yard box. A lot of players in there for Flower City. Here we go. Now referee says, hold up. We're going to have a little discussion with both teams saying no pushing and shoving, boys. You're talking to both teams here. It is a mass of bodies in the 6-yard box right on the keeper. Union likes to do this to cause havoc. Here's the corner. And a swing and a miss by one of the Lyon players, but one by Blanco in the corner. Tries to play it forward and gets it over to Uriarte. And a nice defensive play by Oscar Sanchez to take the ball away, or could have been a breakaway there. We're now moving close to stoppage time as we move to the 45-minute mark. Let's see how much stoppage time we have in the first half. As soon as they put it up. 1 minute. 1 minute stoppage time. So Union has one more opportunity. Free kick available here. And Union's going to take it quickly. Quisele for Kavanaugh. Noah brings it forward to Bolduc. Bolduc on that left side now. Switching over from the right. Plays it back for Kavanaugh. Noah for Sanchez. Union trying to find some room here to make one last offensive opportunity, but he's all the way back in their half now with Quisele. To Nelson. Nelson needs to do something here quickly. Sanchez. And Nelson steps forward well. Nelson takes it all the way up himself. Kyle Nelson off to the far side for Elias. Can Elias get a cross in? Yes, he can. Ball cleared out. It's going to be a throw for Union. They got to take it quickly here. Not much time left in the first half. Maybe one more opportunity for Flower City in this first half. Elias looking to throw it in. Needs to find somebody quickly here, or time's going to run out. Bolduc along the end line wins a corner. So one last corner in this first half. Hopefully the referee will allow it to be taken. Bolduc going over there quickly to take it. Everybody up for Flower City now. This will be the last kick of the first half, most likely. Referee saying once again, separate. Use the force or something, I don't know. Bolduc with the corner. It's going to be long for Diacate, and it's going to be grabbed by Mason, and that's to do it for the first half. Referee Ankur Singh blows his whistle, and that's the end of the first half here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex in downtown Rochester, New York. The score at the break on a goal in the 3rd minute from Lyon captain Matthias Porian is Flower City Union 0, and Club de Lyon 1. We'll be back with the second half in about 15 minutes here on FIFA Plus.
Volunteers of America, Veterans Outreach Center, Camp Good Days, Alzheimer's Association, American Cancer Society, Bellstown and Children's Hospital.
And welcome back to the Rochester Community Sports Complex in downtown Rochester. Here on FIFA Plus, Flower City Union, 7th place in Nisa, hosting 6th place Club de Lyon, and the visitors have a 1-0 lead on an early goal in the 3rd minute from captain Matias Porian. Picked up a lost ball from defender Kyle Nelson from Union and beat Mike Mejia one-on-one to give Lyon the lead, and they've held the lead through the whole first half. Union's had some good opportunities, but Lions keeper Sway Maison has made some good saves to keep the visitors in front. Looking at the standings in Nisa, Chattanooga still in dominant position. They have won 11 games and drawn 4 and not lost this season. Union will go to Chattanooga this Saturday in a very important match. Albion San Diego solidly in 2nd place with 28 points. By the way, Chattanooga has 37. Then it's tight 3 through 5. Maryland Bobcats at 23 points, Michigan Stars at 22, LA Force at 21, and Michigan and LA both have 4 games in hand on Maryland. They've only played 13 times this season. De Leon in 4th place, and Union does have a match in hand on Club de Leon. Union 7th place, Gold Star, Detroit 8th place at 10 points, and Savannah Clovers bring up the rear in 9th place with 8 points. Tomorrow will be the LA Force hosting Michigan, 5 versus 4, a big game out in Los Angeles. Saturday, Union will be dressed as Salt City Union. They'll be wearing their alternate colors and alternate branding. Salt City representing Syracuse, as it is the Salt City. They'll begin in Chattanooga, and Club de Leon is at Savannah. On Sunday, Albion San Diego will take on Michigan, and Los Angeles Force will take on Gold Star Detroit. So that's the upcoming matches in Nisa. And this is the only match tonight in the league. And both teams now making their way back onto the artificial turf here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. Stadium has been around since 2005. Let me check that, 2006. And Rochester Rhinos played here for many years. And now Flower City Union was played here both last season and this season. See if there's any substitutions in the second half. Union actually still in the locker room. Starting to come out now. Referee's having a little confab at midfield. Once we have a chance, let's want to congratulate the 3 Lionesses of England. They are in the Women's World Cup final on Sunday. They won 3-1 today against host Australia. Lone goal for the Matildas scored by Sam Kerr, who played right here in Rochester for the Western New York Flash as an 18-year-old. And what a talent she is. They'll take on Spain in the final on Sunday at 6 o'clock, and the 3rd place game will be Sweden with their retiring captain, Caroline Sager, who also played right here in Rochester for the Western New York Flash. She was the captain of the 2011 WPS champion Flash. Now 38 years old and ending her stellar career. That'll be on Saturday. And of course, lots of things happening in U.S. soccer. The U.S. Open Cup semifinals. Lionel Messi, Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba, and Inter Miami going to Cincinnati to take on the best team in MLS, FC Cincinnati, in the semifinals. And what a match that's going to be. And checking on the Union lineup, I don't see any substitutions for Flower City. I don't believe there are any as well for the visitors from Daytona Beach, Florida, Club de Leon. Their first season in Nisa, as are Gold Star Detroit and the Savannah Clovers. Union now will be going from left to right on your screens, and Sway Maison now will have the sun right in his eyes for this second half. So we'll see if that plays into this match at all. See what adjustments that Coach Jordan Sullivan of Union and Coach Victor Balaguer from Lyon have made for this second half as we get ready to kick it off. Maybe the visitors in red and white to kick it off. Union in their dark purple and black. Referee Mr. Singh ready, and here we go. Cruz. With the first opportunity, Sharma cross field. Played well by Rojas. And Rojas again. Inside for Ortiz. Good ball on that right side. Blanco. Blanco with the cross. Nobody there except Bolda coming all the way back from his forward position to make the defensive play and put it in touch. Throw in for Matias Cruz from Argentina. Gets around his man, but cannot get around the end line. It'll be a goal kick. Mike Mejia. Flower City's been a second half team recently. They've come from behind. They were down 3-0 in the NISA Northeast Independent Cup final to Upstate United and came back to win 4-3 with 4 goals in the second half. And in the most recent match against Gold Star, they were down 2-1 late in the second half and scored twice in the last 15 minutes to take a 3-2 away victory. Cartagena with an acrobatic clearance. Ducate trying to find the ball. And now Quisele playing it forward. Ducate trying to win it from Ortiz, and Ortiz goes down and a free kick. That was Blanco who went down, and Ali helping him up, saying, sorry about that, mate. Just underway in the second half. No score between these two teams. Or second, check that 1-0 to Club de Lyon. No scoring in the second half, obviously. Trying to find Ted Lopez. It goes onto the ball, but Mejia's right off his line with a diving grab of the ball, or else it could have been easily 2-0. Quisele. Elias, who loves to get forward on that right side from his wing-back position, playing it up for Ducate into space. Ali runs onto it, goes down, free kick. And a booking, potentially. Nope, it's going to be just the referee helping up Ducate. What a nice guy. So free kick for Flower City, about 28 yards from goal. This should be Luke Ferreira territory, but Cartagena plays it quickly and referee says nope. Pull it back, boys. This will be a free kick. Let's see, it's going to be Ferreira. Ferreira with the shot, goes all the way through, and one bounce to Maison. I think Luke was looking for a pass there, not really a shot. About 4 minutes into the first half, or second half, check that. It's Club de Lyon 1 and Flower City Union 0. Cruz to Privatera. Goes down, ball's between his legs. That could be dangerous play. And the referee's going to say, yes, it is a free kick for Flower City. You can't trap the ball between your legs while you're on the ground. It's considered dangerous play. So it's an indirect free kick. Elias, a long ball. Takes one bounce looking for Lee, and it's cleared out by Yarte. Union now pressing a little bit against the Club de Lyon back line. It's a good ball forward. Blanco, check that, 10 Lopez looking for Blanco. Nice play by Kyle Nelson. Logan Lee, immediately double team. Tries to get around his man and does so. Logan Lee has some space. Blanco gets in front of him, slow him down. Kavanaugh's on the overlap. In the middle for Ferreira. Ferreira now for Bolduc. Will Bolduc get a cross or a shot off? Bolduc to the byline. Bolduc gets the cross in, and nice grab by one outstretched arm by Sway Maison to snuff out that attack. Maison will clear it out to midfield. Gosele with a overhead kick. Diakate fighting for it with Yarte. And Tomas wins the ball. Up forward for Blanco. Victor Blanco from Venezuela. Little back heel by Porion. Far side. That should have been offsides, I think. No call. He was crossed in and snuffed out by Mike Mejia. Union with possession. Diakate. Off the left side. Elias. Check that. Here comes Elias on the overlap. Called his name before he got the ball. Cartagena. Oscar Sanchez. Sanchez looking for the 1-2. Wins the ball back. Elias for Sanchez again. And a nice defensive play. Good tackle. And it's taken away by Ted Lopez. He's forced back by Nelson all the way into the Lyon half. Nelson playing it forward for Bolduc, and Diakate, can he run onto it? Yes, he can. Diakate right at the end line. Needs some help, gets it from Sanchez. Sanchez lays it back. Lee, can he get a shot off? No, his pass is intercepted. Lyon with a lot of players back right now. Ortiz. Cruz goes down, no call. Bolduc. Bolduc with the cross, looking for Diakate, way over his head. And Yarte takes it away. Played up the touchline. Rojas. Porion, the captain. Gets the 1-2. Looking over the top for 10 Lopez. That's too far. Mejia's off his line. Oscar Sanchez loses out to Cruz. Comes off Sanchez. It'll be a throw. Elias playing it forward for Diakate. That comes off Ali. It'll be a throw for Lyon. We'll lead 1-0 in the 53rd minute. Privatera loses it. Elias. Privatera, nice defense, please. Gets it back in front of Sanchez. Guzman for Blanco. Blanco, one touch to the far side. Rojas crossing it in. Nelson heads clear. Sanchez with the chest. Can Kavanaugh clear this out? Yes, he can. Lee tries to play up the touchline, but it's knocked into touch. It'll be a throw for Union. Union having luck playing it wide, spraying the field out. Lyon putting most of their defense in the center of the pitch. Kavanaugh throwing it in for Diacate, back to Noah. He plays it over the top, and nobody running onto it. Lee now goes for it, but it'll go back to Lopez. Or Maison. Sharma. Long ball, good one there. Lyon on the attack. Privatero tries to get that pass, but it's taken by Elias. Bolduc. Haven't seen much of him in this half so far. Elias up the touchline for Sanchez. Oscar guarded by Cruz. Bolduc picks it up. 56th minute. Kavanaugh got some space on that left side. Across the plays it back for Quisele and now Cartagena. Cartagena over the top for Kavanaugh, headed clear. Now a long ball looking for the runner, and Nelson loses out. There's Ted Lopez, but Nelson gets back up and gets in his face. Porian making a run. Ted Lopez forced outside the box, and swing and a miss. Strike one. Privatera in the center of the park. Privatera with the shot, blocked by Nelson, headed out by Kavanaugh. Cartagena taken down by Rojas, no call. Ortiz dribbling through his Privatera, comes off an arm, no call, and cleared out by Quisele. Craziness in the Union half of the field, and finally Quisele just boomed in a touch to relieve the pressure. Cruz throwing it in for Ortiz. Ortiz coming forward, Privatera, well, cross-field ball, nice one. Blanco. Check that, Rojas. Rojas goes down, no call. There's Blanco. And again, Kavanaugh with the interception. Diacate. He's to lay it off and does so for Kavanaugh. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. But has to play up. Yep, the referee's going to say the ball went out. Actually, the assistant said the ball went out. 57th minute, and it's still 1-0. Third minute goal from Porian, the captain. Union have won 4 of 5. The only loss in that stretch was to this Club de Lyon team on July 8th. Right, definitely not January. We'd be playing in the snow if that was the case. Lyon has lost their last 3 matches. This would be a huge victory for them if they can hold on to this lead. Long ball for Privatera. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he can. Elias guarding him. Privatera again. There's an offside player there, no call. Ted Lopez. Ted Lopez playing it forward, and now finally the assistant raises the flag for offsides, but the referee lets the play go on. Sanchez. 4 against 6 are Union here. Sanchez again. Trying to play through for Diacate, and a nice touch by Cruz to break that play up. I think we may have our first substitution coming into the game for Flower City. That's like Angelo Calfo will be making an appearance. See who he comes in for. Quisele plays it all the way back to Mejia. Once again, Porian has unlimited energy, does the Lions captain. Lee looks for Diacate, gets the one return from Diacate. Lee tries to make some room. Lee, the shot is blocked. And they have a foul called on Lee as he got a shot in after the ball was cleared out. So it'll be a free kick for Club de Lyon. And here comes the first sub of the game. It's going to be Frederick Opoku, who has been out recently due to injury, and he's a very dangerous player. It's going to be actually a double switch for Flower City and a switch also for Club de Lyon. As they'll bring in number 35, Matias Mercado, 23-year-old from Orlando. Also coming in for Union, as I mentioned, is Angelo Calfo. To my favorite collegiate team, Gonzaga, from the Seattle, Washington area. So as soon as we have a break, we will get those substitutions in. And we'll see who's coming out. Kavanaugh playing it back. Mejia clears. Bolduc comes off of him. Hit it backwards by Ortiz. Bossway played all the way back for Maison, and he plays it one time. Ortiz again. Union surrounding him, 4 players. Little press now by the home side. Guzman. Iarte. And given away. Bolduc. Bolduc, can you do something here? Bolduc, nice ball. Ferreira in the box. Ferreira with the shot, save, rebound, cleared off the line. Shot again. And saved by Sway Maison. Unbelievable. Another great chance for Flower City. And the Lyon defense up to the task, clearing the ball off the line. Elias. Diacate, one time for Bolduc. See if Matt runs at the defender here. He does. Bolduc with the shot wide of the mark. Ferreira on that last play made room for the shot. And then Diacate with the follow-up and cleared off the line by Sean Sharma. Now we'll have the substitutions. So it'll be Calfo will come in, and Sanchez will sit down. Interesting sub there. Calfo more of a defender. Opoku will come in for Lee. So 2 more defensive players. Opoku probably will play in the midfield. And Mercado will come in, and coming out is Rojas. So that's definitely a defensive substitution. So we'll see what happens. Calfo is going to go into the midfield, as does Opoku. Long ball looking for Ten Lopez. Headed by Cartagena. Elias fighting for it. He bumped off the ball by Blanco. It'll be a free kick for Union. Diacate, and first touch for Mercado. Bolduc. And cleared out by Sharma. Throw in for Union to Ferreira. Ferreira still with the ball, trying to make some room here. Plays it back for Elias. Union will reset. And Ferreira goes down, free kick. And quickly taken. Quisele to Kavanaugh. Everybody now in the Lyon half. Here's Opoku with his first touch. Opoku to the byline, gets the cross in. Deep one, carried away by Cruz. And nice skills there as Lyon breaks free. And Elias, the beautiful tackle on Blanco. Crowd appreciative of that one. Diacate is held back by Sharma, free kick. So free kick for Flower City in the 64th minute. Those subs coming in the 62nd, by the way. And crowd now on their feet, trying to encourage Flower City Union here. Looking for the equalizer. As Lyon has led since the 3rd minute of this game. It's a 4-man wall. Might be a little too far for a shot. Ferreira with the chip ball, and it should be Lopez's ball, or Maison's ball, and it is. Now a curve on that one from Ferreira, and Maison was able to come out for it. Confirmation of the substitutions over the PA. Porian for Mercado. Played back for Guzman. Guzman coming forward, looking for the through ball for Ten Lopez, and once again cut out. Looking for that pass all day long, our Club de Lyon, trying to free up their leading goal scorer. Mejia to Quesele, and now Nelson. He'll take the safe route back to Mejia. And now Lyon coming forward a little bit further, see if that frees things up in the back. Mejia playing it long for Diacate, comes off his chest well. Ferreira with a nice ball. Poku was right there, but a good defensive play again by Tomas Iarte, who's had an excellent match for Club de Lyon. Blanco. Blanco with Elias on him. Blanco into the area. Blanco with the cross, and Kavanaugh has to clear it out for a corner. Beautiful cross there by Blanco. Evaded Mejia, and Kavanaugh had to play it behind for a corner. First corner of the second half goes to the visitors. And as soon as we get a ball, we'll be able to continue. There we go. Porian will go over to take the corner. He has the only goal of the game. And again, Union pulling everybody back. Be an outswinger. Look to get it to round the penalty spot. Will the Lyon captain, here it is. And Elias with a strong clearance. Iarte will let that ball roll all the way into touch and take some time off the clock. 67th minute. And now we have a stoppage as Elias goes down. And we'll have some stoppage time here added on. That was a very strong header by Elias. Elias said he was elbowed. And he's okay. No cards yet in this game. Very few fouls, actually. Ball back in play and played all the way into the back four for Mercado. Check that Swarma. Ferreira charging in. Bolduc with the interception. Bolduc again. And they're going to call Bolduc for offsides. And boy, he's not happy with that. A mistake by Lyon. Ferreira intercepted, but Bolduc on the pass from Ferreira was one step ahead of the defender. Another break for the visitors. Union has been scoring at a clip of about 2 goals per game, and they've been kept off the score sheet so far. Elias clears it out, but only as far as Porian. Blanco, looking for the return ball as Porian, he gets it. And now Blanco again. Blanco into the area. Blanco trying to turn, but Nelson tackles it away. Calfo goes down behind the play. Bolduc to Calfo. Cartagena spins away and gets taken down. No call. Mr. Singh says no foul. Continue. Privitera into the area and all the way across the face of goal, and nobody there to get a foot on it. Porian was the closest man. If he could just slid in with a foot, it would have been 2-0. Union was expecting a call there, didn't get it, and Lyon nearly capitalized for a second. Kavanaugh to Opoku. Opoku gets around his man. He's got acres of space, does the Ghanaian. Opoku downfield. Guzman in front of him. Opoku fakes. He'll play it safe. Back to Kavanaugh. Good foray forward by the number 19. Into the area. Diacate trying to turn. Diacate on the ball. There's a shot in. A great save by Maison. Calfo with the shot and a brilliant save by Maison. Corner for Union. Brilliant opportunity. The great pass from Diacate, laid it off Calfo with the bullet, but Maison up to the task. Bolduc over there with Ferreira, and it's a short corner. Ferreira with the ball, playing it back. Cartagena trying to put the ball into the area. Nope, goes to Bolduc. Bolduc in the area. Bolduc turns and taken out and knocked backwards for Maison by Ortiz. Again, not really a back pass, so another opportunity for Flower City, and Angelo Calfo, looking for his first goal of the season, was stoned by Maison. Flower City Union pressing here. Porian, forward for Blanco. Blanco working on Elias. And Elias following him through, ready the 1-2. Porian with the ball, the captain. Playing it forward, and it should be Mejia's ball, and it is. Dropped it briefly there, but protected it and kept it away from Privitera. Nelson will get the rolling ball from Mejia and get it back to Mejia. Subs warming up for both teams on the sideline. Goes over the head of Diacate. Sharma will head it back for Maison. 71st minute moving into the 72nd minute. And Lyon holding on to that 1-0 lead they've had since the 3rd minute of the game. Maison with a long clearance. Goes over Nelson. Elias. And Elias is fouled by Blanco. Free kick. Venezuelans say, I didn't do anything. Referee wants the free kick taken from the proper spot. Vaselli will oblige the referee. Noah Kavanaugh. Frederick Opoku. Diacate. Cartagena. Inside. Calfo. Loses possession. But Quiselli's there to pick it up. Quiselli turns, looking for maybe Opoku. Swings it back around for Kavanaugh. Union on the attack. Opoku driving in on Privitera. Opoku inside for Cartagena. Now Elias. Elias goes to the byline on Porian. Tries to win a corner and does. 8th corner of the game for Flower City. See if they come up with something different on this one. Ferreira's over there with Bolduc. Take this corner. 73rd minute. Union looking for the equalizer. Ferreira with the corner. And grabbed again by Maison. Too close to the keeper. There might be a foul actually on that play from Diacate. As Maison still down. Referee saying hold up play. And it gives the players a chance to get a water break really quick. Now, this is an interesting situation here because Club de Lyon does not have a backup keeper. So if for some reason Maison cannot continue, they would have to put a field player in goal. The normal keeper, Nick Nelson, is not here tonight. And the other keeper, Franco Acerbi, has not played a game this year, and he's not here either. So certainly the coach, Victor Balaguer, hoping that Maison can continue in this match. Not sure exactly what happened on that play. Goalies are tough. They don't like to come out of matches. This will certainly add some stoppage time to the second half. We had 3 subs, plus Elias was down briefly earlier, so we're looking probably at this point about 3 minutes of stoppage time. But of course, we can't continue until Maison is up. And now he's trying to stretch this out. I'm not sure again exactly what the problem is. But he's going to have to stay in the game, or else, again, Coach Balaguer is going to have a very difficult decision on whether or not he's going to go with a field player. And Maison has had a great match. He's made a couple of key saves that could have easily turned this match around for Flower City. Latest one on Angelo Calfo, who had a rocket from 15 yards that he parried. The trainer for De Leon making his way off the pitch. We'll see how Maison is here. I'm sure Union will challenge him. All's fair in love and football. So referee will be an uncontested drop ball here. And there we go. Let's see if Maison is going to try to clear this. And he's saying he's going to try. So, again, not sure exactly what the injury was. That's a decent clearance. Comes off of Opoku. Opoku wins the ball. Opoku has some space. Opoku down the sideline. Tries to get the cross in, blocked by end here. And down behind the play is Yarte. He's back up. So we actually going to give the throw to De Leon. As they say, the ball went off of the Flower City Union player. And 2 more subs, 3 more subs. So coach of Flower City Union, Jordan Sullivan, rolling the dice and going to put in all the rest of his subs. The guy to watch is the number 14, Malik Stewart. He's got speed, and more speed. He's has scored a few goals in recent games. Let's see who's going to be coming out for Flower City. Elias wins the ball. Elias gets the 1-2 back. Cruz runs it down in the corner, and it's going to go out, and we'll see who the throw is for. It's going to be a Club de Leon throw. And this should be the stop. As will Gabe Ortiz and Malik Stewart. So Stewart will come in. So Kavanaugh sits. Cartagena will take a seat. And I'm not sure who the third person was that went out. We'll get that. It's going to be Bolduc. So I'm sure that De Leon knows about Malik Stewart's speed. Those subs in the 77th minute. So Union's out of subs. Opoku into the area looking for Diakate, cleared out by Sharma. Gabe Ortiz trying to get that ball. It's going to be a throw for De Leon, I believe. So Requeo came in for Kavanaugh, Ortiz for Cartagena, and Stewart for Bolduc. Pretty much straight substitutions, all 3 for Union. So about 12 minutes to go plus clearance looking for Stewart. Nice trap by Stewart. Here he goes. He loves to run at defenders. Stewart surrounded by 4 players already. Stewart twists and turns. Inside, Ortiz. Requeo. Requeo chips it far side for Opoku. Opoku into the area. Ball across the face of goal. No one can get a foot to it. Stewart playing it back for Elias. All Union at the moment. Plays it up for Diakate. Diakate loses the ball and taken away. Ortiz. And now maybe a counterattack here for Club de Leon. Union gets players back. Privatera for the captain. Porian back to Privatera. And that's going to be a throw for Union. Throw up the line, Diakate, Opoku. Captain Mumbi Kwesele. Union looking for the equalizer in the 80th minute. Requeo, long ball, looking for Stewart. Here, he's got the ball here. See if he can make a move. Gets around Cruz, and Cruz with a nice tackle in the touch. Ortiz will take the throw. Here's Ortiz again. Elias. Requeo with the orange boots. Nelson. Nelson for Requeo inside. Far side for Stewart. Stewart working on Cruz. Stewart gets around Cruz, but can't get around the second man. And it's Ten Lopez. Ten Lopez on the right side. Ball played in, it's going to be Mejia. Requeo for Opoku. Union attacking again. Requeo looking for Ferreira this time on the far side. Luke Ferreira. Ferreira into the penalty area. Ferreira into the area. Shot and goal! It's the equalizer for Flower City Union. Ali Diakate with his 6th goal of the season. Assisted by Luke Ferreira, his 5th assist of the season in the 81st minute, and we're tied at 1. Great play there. Ferreira got around the first man, Blanco. There's the cross in, and right there, Diakate finally gets an opportunity in front of goal and makes no mistake. 1-1. And all to play for in the last 8.5 plus stoppage time. Immediately sub now for Lyon Hernandez coming into the game. It'll be the 82nd minute. It's Privatera who came out. It was. Kevin Hernandez, Puerto Rican international, 7 caps for the Puerto Rican national team. To take the 3 points and move into a playoff position. Still plenty of time left in this game for either team to claim all the points. Stewart with the header. Interesting enough, Union has not tied a game all season. 5 wins and 8 losses. 2 ties for Club de Lyon. Crowd now into this game. Here's Stewart. Stewart, nice touch, but taken away. Corian gets around his man. Here's Hernandez. Runs over Ortiz. That's going to be a booking. First yellow card of the game in the 83rd minute. It's Calfo. A football-like hit there. And everything goes silent as Ortiz really took a shot there. Ortiz 5'8", Calfo at 6'1". That means we have a lot more stoppage time. And Calfo just got there late on Ortiz. Ortiz played it back, actually. And I have another yellow card. I think that's going to be for dissent. That's going to be on Ortiz, I believe. It'll be the 84th minute. Ortiz was the one who was fouled, but he must have said something to the referee because he was booked as well. So 2 yellow cards on that play, but a free kick for Club de Lyon who have given up the equalizer in the 81st minute to Diacate. Mercado headed clear by Musele. Nelson clears it. Ferreira comes off him, and now foul on Ferreira. That's the right call. That's a good call, free kick. Ball played back quickly, Porian. Ball back for Porian, cut out well by Elias, but still Lyon. And they're going to get a free kick. Elias with the foul and a chance here. As Blanco went down, Porian here will probably take this free kick. He scored on a free kick in the last game against Flower City. And the captain's over the ball right now. Big moment in this match in the 85th, moving into the 86th minute. Porian about 29 yards out. And Union with a four-man wall. You wonder if Porian's going to try to chip this, but I think he's going to go for goal here. Porian, here it comes. Here's the shot, just over the top. And a let off for Union as Mejia went crashing into his post. And he is down. Now, Union has used all their subs, but if it's a concussion situation, they will be allowed a sixth sub, I believe. But Mejia looks like he's okay. Porian just missed the upper 90 there. And the crowd giving a nice hand to the Union keeper, Mike Mejia. Looking at it on the replay here. It looks like he actually hit his back against the post. That's going to sting tomorrow. So there'll be a little more stoppage time. Probably looking at 4 to maybe 5 minutes of stoppage time now as Mejia clears it to midfield. Opoku gets a touch. A bomb back into the Union half. Requeo with the header. Off of Ortiz. Iarte. And Mejia coming out for it and gets it. Just ahead of Blanco. Union get out of subs. Lyon has 3 subs available if Coach Balaguer wants to use them. Elias forward, Stewart. Stewart gets around one man. Waits square for Requeo. And over on the far side, Opoku's got acres of space. Frederick, a nice tackle by Iarte. Here's a cross in, Diacate, and it comes off his chest but grabbed by Maison. Diacate, very dangerous. When a goal scorer gets on a roll like he's been on, you can count on him to score in every match. He's done so again as Ali Diacate. Going down is Ortiz. Ten Lopez with the foul, free kick. And Ten Lopez pleading his case. '88th minute. Ten Lopez saying, I didn't do anything. Sure you didn't. Nelson nearly gave that to Ten Lopez. Here's Requeo. Former U.S. Youth International, played 50 times for the U.S. Youth National Team. He's on the ball right now, number 2. Opoku. Again, a lot of space on that wing. Closed down, Opoku closed down, but he gets around his man, trying to play for Requeo. A little too much pace, so it'll be a goal kick. And it's going to be 5 minutes of stoppage time for what we're seeing on the field. I don't think either team will be happy with a tie here. It would benefit Lyon more than Flower City, but again, Union does have a match in hand. There would still be just 2 points behind Lyon. And there's a tackle away. Here's Ortiz looking for Stewart. Can he get onto it? Cruz gets his foot to it first and puts it into touch. As we move closer to the 90th minute, 1-1 between these two sides. Union with possession. Ferreira playing it back and gives it away. Coming forward now is Hernandez. Playing it forward, that's a poor ball there. Won by Ortiz. And some good touches has Gabe Ortiz. Diacate, the goal scorer. Does he have another one in his bag of tricks? Stewart now goes to the other side. And trying to separate out for a throw, and he does. 90th minute, 1-1 here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. Stewart will leave it for Requeo. Can Union magic up a second goal to take the 3 points? Thrown in. Here's the cross. Cleared out by Sharma, only as far as Diacate. Shot is wide of the mark. Goal kick. And now we have the confirmation of 5 minutes, I believe, if they turn the placard around. It would be nice to show the fans, guys. It is 5 minutes of stoppage time. A minimum of 5 minutes, I should say. Ball play forward for 10 Lopez, cut up by Nelson. Diacate, nice little touch. Opoku into the area. Opoku with the shot. It hits the side netting. Oh my goodness. Diacate with a perfect pass. And Frederick Opoku had the goalie beat, but hit the side netting. And it'll be a goal kick for Club de Lyon. Wow. Crowd would have gone nuts if that had gone in the back of the net. Long ball. Elias has to run onto it. Hernandez is right with him. Playing it back for Mejia. Plays it short. It's very confident play. Requeo for Elias. Elias looking for Diacate. It's going to be too far for him. I think it is. And right at the edge of his area is Maison, who's had a great game. Nothing really he could have done on that goal. And taken down hard is Quiselli, the captain. Free kick for Flower City. And the referee's going to say, bring it back. Union wants to get on with it here. Quiselli, bothered there by 10 Lopez. To Elias. Elias gives it away. Maybe a chance for Poison to counter here. Long crossfield ball. Ferreira cuts it out well ahead of Blanco. And Luke Ferreira up in the Union, or the Club de Lyon half, and a good tackle by Mercado to slow up Ferreira. Union still with possession. Requeo, about 3 minutes left in stoppage time. 1-1. Requeo. Ferreira. Calfo. Ortiz to Opoku, who had that great chance a moment ago. Opoku gets around one man, gets around two, goes down. Referee says a dive. If it is, it should be a yellow card, to be honest. And Requeo gets tripped, free kick. Here's your chance for Flower City. About 35 yards out, that's a booking for Mercado in stoppage time. So Union with the free kick, and that's obviously not 10 yards, not even close. Now this is going to add on to stoppage time. We're going to see a substitution here as Johan Garcia, the 19-year-old from Venezuela, will make a token appearance in this match. Now we have a cramp situation. This will add more stoppage time. So it's going to be more than 5 minutes as now the trainer comes on. That's probably going to be the substitution, I would imagine. Garcia coming in. Just can't tell who's down over there. It's been a very hard-fought match. Both teams really deserve to get a point out of this game, to be very honest. Union's had the better chances, but Lyon defensively has played very well for the most part. So there's 5 minutes of stoppage time, but we are going to be having more than that. I think it's actually the Captain Poisson is going to be coming off. And you want to be 11v10 right now. And it's just going to add more stoppage time. Poisson taking his time getting off. He doesn't look like he is gingerly walking here. Getting help from the trainer. So it'll be Johan Garcia. He's played just one game this year for Club de Lyon, making an appearance. So free kick for Flower City, 35 yards out. Two-man wall. Cuello and Ferreira over the ball. Let's see what Union comes up with here. Can they get the winner? Recuello into the area. Headed clear. And boomed out of there by Lyon. They may get run out of this one. Opoku wins the ball from Hernandez. Opoku gets away from trouble. Opoku cuts in. Nice tackle by Ortiz. Opoku tries to win it back, goes down. And they're going to say it's a free kick for Lyon, saying that Opoku pulled the shorts. So we're now into stoppage time of stoppage time. Probably maybe 90 seconds. There's a couple of injuries that happened during stoppage time. Calfo wins the ball. Diacate, can he do something here? Diacate slowed up. Still Union. Calfo goes down. No call. And the Union bench is up in arms. 10 Lopez. Does Club de Lyon have a late winner in their bag of tricks? Played back. Ortiz. Union needs to defend here. They do not want to give up a late goal to lose this match. Garcia. And Ortiz again. And Union tries to win it and does so. Ball blasted off of a Lyon player, but won back by Ortiz. Maybe about 30 seconds to go. Can Union get the ball back and maybe get one more opportunity? Nelson. Nelson, bad trap there, won by Lyon. Blanco. Elias on him. Blanco back for Cruz. Mercado shoots it wide of the mark. That may be the last kick of the game. Mejia's asking for the ball, and the assistant referee is going to go give it to him. Referee looking at his watch. See if he blows his whistle after this free kick. It's been about 2 minutes extra of stoppage time. We're 1-1 here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. Mejia with the goal kick. And play goes on. Vaselli playing it forward. Oh, Stewart, but that's it. Referee Ardkor Singh blows the final whistle. And the honors will be shared tonight between Flower City Union and Club de Lyon. First tie of the season for Flower City, as the final score is Flower City Union 1, Club de Lyon 1. Recapping the match, early on it was Lyon taking the lead. Captain Mateus Porian with his third goal against Union this season, stealing the ball deep in the Union half from Kyle Nelson and beating Mike Mejia to make it 1-0. Union had numerous chances to equalize, and finally in the 81st minute, Luke Ferreira with the cross into the box, and Ali Diacate with his team leading 6th goal of the season gave Union the equalizer to make it 1-1. Couple of chances either way. Late in the half. Sway Maison made a great save on Angelo Calfo, and Federico Opoku shined to the side netting with an open goal. So the points are shared, and we remain status quo in the standings. Club de Lyon still in 6th place, still 2 points ahead of Flower City, and Flower City Union does have a match in hand. Both teams will play this coming Saturday. Flower City Union will be branded as Salt City Union this Saturday as they go to Chattanooga, take on the undefeated and first place Chattanooga FC at 7:30. Club de Lyon will go to the bottom team in the league, Savannah Clovers, and it'll be a 7 p.m. kickoff. been quite a game here. Both teams, to be very honest again, I think both teams deserved something out of this match. Very evenly played and an excellent match. I'm sure the fans here were very appreciative of the effort from both teams. This has been Andrew Battisti from Soccer is a Kick in the Grass, North America's longest running soccer radio show and our 30th year on the air. You can hear us every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on WYSL radio locally in Rochester, 1040 AM, 92.1 and 95.5 FM, and live on the web and via podcast at soccerisaKickinthegrass.com. But you tune in for this Monday's show. I also want to thank the man without whom we couldn't do this broadcast, our producer Joe Balthazar and MVB Productions, I want to say that right, Mary Victor Baker, and of course everyone at Flower City Union, owner Jimmy Paola, general manager of Flower City Union Mark Washoe, Nina Korn, and everybody associated with the team. And thank you very much for listening. Once again, the final score from the Rochester Community Sports Complex in downtown Rochester, New York. Flower City Union 1, Club de Lyon 1. This has been Andrew Battisti.